The working bee update in GrowGuard just got completely leaked. Thanks to Jandal being Jandal, he dropped a full TikTok video breaking down absolutely everything. And it's not just bees, it's pets, crafting, new items, and even hints of a flamingo. And in this video, we're going to be breaking everything down frame by frame, skipping nothing. Subscribe if you're hyped and comment your username down below because we're doing a dragonfly pet giveaway. And we'll be giving it away to a couple of you guys. And if you guys want me to give you a dragonfly pet in your own custom server, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and comment your username down below because we're going to be giving it out to a couple of you guys. So let's start with what we officially know. The working bee update is now listed in the game's event tab, which means it's going to be rolling out absolutely any day now, within the next week to day. From background elements to blink and you'll miss it pets, this is a major shift in the game, and this could potentially make you billions and billions of dollars super quick. I got a fresh account. We're going to be testing a lot of this stuff, looking deep into it to see truly how much money I can actually make. Now, if we look right here and pause the clip, do you guys actually see that? That's like a parrot pet, plain as day. They're adding so many more animals, and I'm loving every single second of it. The different abilities will actually make you guys super rich passively. You can just sit back and wait. The same thing as when you're hanging around waiting for your mutations to make, instead of thousands of dollars, you're making hundreds of millions in a single cell. It's the same kind of thing. They're going to be a huge help, and they're going to make us all millions and millions of dollars really quickly. And if we also look right behind it, it kind of looks like maybe a dinosaur or a seal. It's hard to tell, but it's going to be clearly a new animal, and I'm super excited for it. I zoomed in and enhanced this frame, and honestly, it leans towards a baby dino vibe. And if it's real, we're about to see a full jungle or prehistoric patch update. I think that would be awesome if we could see dinosaurs in this game, whether it's aquatic animals, if it's T-Rexes, Velociraptors. I think that would be pretty awesome. And it also means that this isn't even a worker bee update. Like, sure, we get the queen bee, we got these awesome bee animals coming, but at the same time, it's a whole animal expansion hiding behind this crafting theme. And I'm going to be dropping more videos about crafting, so you guys make sure to subscribe because I don't want you guys missing out. And then there's also this, a whole new area shows up for like a solid 2 seconds, so it's not a crazy look, but we do get a little inside idea on the crafting. And this crafting zone has tables, tools, and bears we haven't even seen. Now, the busy bear is still clearly in this picture, so it's not like he's going anywhere, but at the same time, he's still not running this new zone. So maybe there's going to be a new NPC, like a crafting koala. Honestly, who even knows? And also something that's super important, I cannot stress this enough, guys. If you haven't finished your anti-bee eggs, crates, and also Lemira seeds, this might be your last chance. And I don't want to see any of you guys missing out on this opportunity to get super rich, having an amazing farm, because once this update drops, it's most likely going to remove all the other previous content. Okay, let's talk about the bees. The working bee looks totally separate from the usual lineup. Not your basic disco or petal bees. They seem like a whole new class of pets, probably exclusive to just this update alone. On what we can see on this footage, they're probably going to be tied to the crafting speed, not farming, movement, or anything else. But at the same time, it's still going to be super important for you guys to get your hands on one. So it's not just a cool cosmetic, it's a legit mechanical shift in the gameplay. But I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if we see new stats like efficiency, output boost, and a whole bunch of other things like that, making your game really easy and passive. And from this TikTok video, I'm guessing we're going to get a whole new class of working bee eggs. And with the possible hatches, my guess, it could be a couple things, like a standard working bee, a hard working bee, a queen bee, a manager bee, and maybe even a boss bee. I feel like if we could have bosses in this game, that'd actually be insane. I've loved so many other Roblox games that have come out where you can fight different bosses, stuff like that. And I think if we could have something like that in Grow a Garden, I think it would completely change the dynamic. It would make it so much more fun because I enjoy farming, but at the same time, it's like sometimes I just have it running when I'm editing these videos, hanging out with friends, doing whatever, and I know you guys are as well. So if we could have some boss battles, fights, things of that nature, I feel like it would bring a whole new element. And if they lean into the office meme theme, this could actually probably be really fun and hilarious, or absolutely terrifying if there's a boss bee yelling at you, throwing your crops around, destroying your fields. Actually, I don't know about the destroying part because I like mine, even though it looks like a complete mess right now. Like if we look, like there's stuff everywhere, and I've just left everything to mutate. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. One thing I will say that I got really lucky with is I got the, what is it? The fountain, the bee fountain, right? Which is like a 5% drop chance. I got super lucky with it. And this is one of my second and third accounts. Like this isn't even the main account. And I have this before I have it on the main account with billions of dollars. Like this is insane to me that I got this drop here. And I'm spending Robux on the main account. This account that you're looking at right now is the one I've just done for free for video, like different video content, different challenges, stuff like that. But back to the actual concept that we're talking about. If we look at this, it's pretty wild. Like let's look inside the crafting UI. You'll see sprinklers, tools, dragon fruit seeds, and so much more. And this is just the first update. Like, there's probably so much more that they're going to be adding to this that's going to give this game such an in-depth look at like all the different content ideas that are actually going to be potential for us. And something you guys have to keep in mind, this might make your old gear really useful. So at the same time, keep your carrots, keep your strawberries, keep your blueberries, because as well, if you think about it, you have to use a lot of these stuff for your daily quests anyways. So even if I have $100 billion on my Roblox, or even if I have $100 billion on my account in shekels, I still need to have my strawberries and my carrots, or else I can't get my free seed packs. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's how it is. And it's even more important to keep those seeds in your garden, because honestly, if crafting is coming, we don't know what the resources are going to be required. And if we look at these extra basic sprinklers, like I've been hoarding those for absolutely no reason, right? They're not that good as the master sprinklers and all these OP ones, especially with these glitches that I'm going to be dropping another video on with the sprinkler glitch. So if you want to see that, make sure you sub. But at the same time, a lot of those sprinklers are not that useful anymore. Not for me at least, right? Because my stuff grows super quick. I have all the glitches, all the tactics, everything. So if we can see these like actual basic sprinklers being implemented in a way where we can use it for crafting, I think that would actually be really awesome. Because then it's like, boom, they're actually going to be relevant. Finally relevant. And it means your crafting won't just be about strictly items. It can be about like your tools, your seeds, your pets, your gear. They're implementing absolutely everything into the crafting system, and I'm super excited for it. And I think this is going to level up the game to where we're actually going to be like, we're going to see it as like a true farmulator or farming simulator. If we zoom in all the way right here, we'll actually kind of catch a glimpse of what looks like a flamingo. And well, granted, I think it's a flamingo. It could be an ostrich. And a lot of fans actually think it's like shouting out the YouTuber Flamingo instead. He makes a whole bunch of great content. If you guys want to go check him out, go look. Awesome Roblox creator. So I think if we could see actual YouTube creators in Grow a Garden, that would be awesome. And he is a friend of Jandal, so maybe it's kind of like this cool collab item with certain creators. I'm all in for it. I think it's awesome. So we just have to wait and figure out what's actually going to be dropping. So I want to do a really quick recap so we're not skipping anything and you guys can remember everything. So the Busy Bear is sticking around. New crafting stations are confirmed. New working bee class is coming. I think it's going to be a multitude of working bees. I don't think it's going to be just strictly one type. There's going to be 4 to 6 new pets at least, because that's all we can actually see right now. There could be plenty more to come. And crafting is evolving, and the new egg type is most likely only days away. So make sure you guys, like I said before, leverage the previous events and updates that have come out, because we don't know if they're going to be removing content to add new content in. And I don't want to see you guys missing out on the pets, on certain seeds, crafting, all these different things. Like, make sure you guys jump in now, grind the game out, leverage all the bee stuff you guys got going on right now, because this update is going to completely change how you play the game. And that's if you're and that can depend if you're more of like an actual farmer, or if you just like to have the pretty farm and you like to have your pets, everything looks beautiful, if you're cosmetic, or if you're actually there trying to get billions and billions of dollars, right? You'll need to prepare now. And like I said before, for more leaks and gameplay, and also if you want to jump in on the giveaway, subscribe, tag your username below, like the video. I appreciate you guys watching this far. I'll also be hopping into some subscriber servers this week and giving out rare items, pets, and maybe even a dragonfly. So if you guys want that, hit me up, comment below. I'll be joining your guys' servers, giving out a whole bunch of free goodies. I'm super excited.